Could you introduce yourself?
Yes, of course. As you know, my name is Nutan and I'm from Mathura. I'm a homemaker and I have a YouTube channel. If I tell you about my qualifications, then I'm graduate from commerce and I'm blessed with 2 kids. So this is all about me. Thank you. Okay, so you have any queries, then please proceed.
Okay. You are homemakers. So why are you learning this language? Do you have any goal?
Your voice breaking up. Could you please repeat it again?
Okay, you said you are a homemaker. So why are you learning this language? You want to do something? You have any goal?
See, if I tell you about specifically English, so English has been my passion until today. It is my passion to learn this English language, to have a very good command, and I would like to just excel myself in this English language. So this is why I'm doing this. And apart from this, nothing I can say. And 3 years back when I started my channel, so I didn't have any environment, I didn't have any speaking partner, even though I was doing something, thinking that this much I could do. So I started making my own videos, talking about things, doing self talk and all. So that's how I started, and nowadays I'm uploading like conversational videos. But the goal, I can say, just I need to carve myself in this English language. That is why I'm doing this, and I have magnified my confidence and the fluency just by speaking again and again on every single day. So that has helped me a lot. Yes.
So ma'am, when did you start this journey on YouTube?
As I earlier mentioned you, it's been 3 years since when I started my channel. Yeah.
Okay. So do you have any question? You can ask.
Yes, I have. So tell me about your journey a little bit. Like what drew you to here? Whatever like you have done to learn this English language, the kind of difficulties and hurdles you faced, and what was the factor that had drawn you to this, to learn this English language?
Okay. Uh, I want to say that I teached in a school before 2 years ago, but now I stop. I have a young baby, and I want to be again teaching. So before I teached in a school all subject, and now I want to English only. So I learning
Okay,
this for English teaching.
okay, okay. So earlier you have taught in the
Yes,
school.
yes.
So which class earlier you used to take?
I teached there 3 to 6 class.
All subjects.
Yes, all subject.
Okay. Nice, nice. So, nowadays, what you are doing? Like, what is your main focus? Reading, listening, writing, or speaking?
I have to reading and listening also because on the YouTube there are lots of conversation videos and stories in English. So I listen and I learning this language and I speak with my like my daughter and about with ourselves at my home.
Okay, okay. As okay, so do you try to speak with yourself, meaning self-talk? Have you
Yes,
ever
yes,
tried?
yes. Uh, uh, I prepared food in my kitchen, so I that time I use many words like I prepare any food and I work any so also that time I speaking in English.
Okay. Or okay, let me please. I would like to know from your side if you ever like got yourself enrolled in any kind of courses or apps, let's say English Yari, Clappingo, or any other apps. Have you ever tried to get yourself enrolled?
No, I don't have. I I try to connect with I tried to any connect with my friend or some people, but I didn't found that time. And I saw there on YouTube channel there there are lots of people conversation with each other. So I wanted to learn English and speak English. So I founding their what a Skype app and I uh,
Okay. Okay. So have you ever felt like fearing, like you were afraid of this English language? Have you ever felt like these kind of feeling, like you fear of this English language?
yes. Yes, ma'am. Before this session, I feared um, I think in my mind, but I didn't speak with my mouth. I don't know why, because I didn't speak before thinking, so I feared that time.
Okay. Because this is the feeling of fear, inhibition. That moment, when we are trying to speak in English, the fear and the kind of inhibition that will hold you back to speak in English. Okay, and you feel like defeated. This happens because in starting you are fearing. This means you have set a mind. You have made your mind that, okay, I'm fearing of this English language, so I just can't speak in English, and I just can't hold this conversation and all. So this means initially, in your initial level, beginning level, you are defeated from this
Yes.
English language. So I can say, as far as you have the kind of fear, so you are not going to get a very good command or hold over this English language. So try to remove these kind of fear and inhibitions just by speaking again and again on every single day. Okay, tell me, on every single day, how much you talk, how often you talk with people?
I uh, I have to conversation video call one or two, or audio call three or four people with.
Okay, okay, okay. So now do you feel like some change the way you
Yes,
speak?
yes, too much, because before this, I said you, before this session I feared because I didn't speak before session, and now I speak little bit. I think good. So it is before that good.
Yeah.
Yes.
And when we feel comfortable, when we are not fearing, this means we are going to take the conversation to the end point. Okay.
Yes.
But the main thing that we have to conquer, we have to fight with, which is our fear initially. Initially, we feel like fearing, thinking that we cannot do this. I can't speak in English. All the times, these kind of inhibition we are having in our mind, it's just occurring. Okay. So, Dolly, do you have anything to ask? Then please let me know.
Okay. Ma'am, when did you completed your graduation?
It's been years. It's been 15, 16 years since when I completed my graduation, I think in 2008. And I completed up to first year, I was like pursuing my all the subjects, my class from Hindi. And in second year, I changed my all subjects from Hindi into English. Okay. So I completed my graduation, I can say, from English, not Hindi medium. But it's been years. It's been years having left my studies.
Okay, so you know before English in the school or college time. At the
Yes, yes, it has been my passion, as I earlier mentioned you. The thing was that I didn't have any like clue earlier when I was a student, let's say in my college, when I was pursuing my college. So I didn't have any clue, any idea how can I like try to speak in English. And I didn't know that listening was so important. I didn't know earlier. Up to I can say 3 years back, I didn't know. I was not listening things 3 years back. So I can say, just because of not having the good guidelines, you can say guidance, basically, I was not being able to do anything. So I was just all the time collecting words from the dictionary, because that moment, that era, we didn't have like, social media, smartphone, right? We didn't have resources. So I used to collect words from the dictionary and write down in my diary. This I used to do earlier. And I was never stopping. So yeah, that has helped me a lot till today. I can say the words I know because of that point when I used to be a student. So I would like collect words. I would write down. Sometimes I would like remember, learn those words. These kind of things earlier I used to do. So that helped me a lot. And due to that, I am this. The words I know, basically the concrete words I know, because of those moments which I spent reading and searching words from the dictionary.
okay, ma'am, I also wanted to before 2 months learn this language and speak this language. I understand all things what someone say in English, so I understand, but I didn't speak. I didn't speak that time. When I started speaking, so I now understand and I can speak also.
Yeah.
Yes.
See, it's about the efforts you are putting in, the efforts in the form of speaking, efforts in the form of listening, which you are putting in. you're making so many efforts, right? But at the end of the day, I can say you have to speak. So try to speak more. Once you are in a conversation with somebody, so try to speak more. See, when the other person is speaking 15 minutes, he or she is speaking, and you speak just for 2 to 3 minutes, that will not going to get you result. Okay. Once you are in a conversation, so always try to speak more, at least 50-50. Let's say 15 minutes you and 15 minutes the other person will be speaking. Likewise, this you have to do when you are in a conversation, whether it's an audio call, whether it's a video conversation, right? So that will help you a lot. And apart from this, try to do things in a repetitive way. Like do the repetition again and again, say things with the confidence. How will you get the confidence? Let's say you have to introduce yourself. You have
Yes.
somebody's asking, let's say hypothetically, I'm asking about you. Tell me about yourself. But you are hesitating, you are nervous, something kind of, butterflies in your stomach, and you feel like fearing, like madam or sir asking to me about me and asking about my like intro and all, and you feel like fearing. So this means your fear is on your face. Okay, anyone can sense that. Okay,
Yes.
so the thing is that you have to remove these kind of sense. And how will you do that? Just by doing the repetition again and again. Try to do your intro.
Yes.
Repetition, repeat it again and again. Whether you are sitting alone doing nothing, okay, or whether like let's say you are performing your household chores, and then you feel like, okay, I have some extra time, I can do my practicing. So you can do it by your own without any help. Speak again and again, do the repetition. It is sometimes feel like boring, monotonous, but it is not. At the end of the day, it will going to help you a lot, because when we do things again and again, it just gets stick to our tongue. Okay, it will fix to your mind and in your tongue that okay, I am to say this, and it will come out from your mouth smoothly. You don't have to think much. And yes, repetition will give a kind of impression on your face. You will feel more confident.
Yes.
It will
Yes.
give a kind of imprint on your face, right? So do the repetition again and again. That's how you can get the riddance from the fear and the hesitation from this English language.
Okay.
Okay, so I think we need to wind up the session. What do you say?
Yes. Yes. Why not? Because timing is 15 or 16 minutes.
Okay, okay, Dolly, it was very nice conversation with you. Thank you, and again we'll connect